what's up? It's Joe Rady from Rady's Rides. I'm here in California for a very important reason, and it's this vehicle right here next to me. What is it? It's the first ever 2025 Acura ADX. Our particular one is an A-Spec Advance, plus it's got some special Acura accessories. But before we get into this sporty, small size crossover SUV, let's talk about what's going on here. So you know MDX, right? You know RDX. We brought you the ZDX. That was Acura's first ever crossover SUV that was electrified. Now we're talking about the smallest crossover SUV that will be in their lineup for 2025. Now, the nice thing is that when you're looking at an Acura, you're getting that little extra something, especially when it comes to that sportiness in its style, its feel, and then of course, you think about the interior. But one other thing that Acura wants to help people do is to personalize their Acura ADX. And one way that they're doing that is by offering these accessories that can be added to their vehicle to really make it stand out from the rest of the pack. But what I want to find out is if you're looking for a sporty crossover SUV to throw some accessories at, should you go ADX? Because there's some other big names out there, especially the German Euro brands that bring small size compact crossover SUVs to market. Let's go ahead, let's dive into this Adriatic blue, new color on the ADX and find out. Right off the bat, like I said, there's just something about the blues that they bring to their palette. Of course, Apex blue has always been a personal favorite, double Apex blue like on the ZDX, and this Adriatic blue is really making my heart pitter patter. Now at the front of the business with this all new, it's not even a redesign, it's all new sheet metal, all new technology. You're looking at full LED, daytime running lamps, turn signals, LED headlights, and of course that chicane style. Working our way down, the way they sculpted the front fascia, you are going to have your LED fog lamps, and one of the additions you see here, this extra lip to the corner here, that is part of an accessory package, and we'll talk more about that as we work our way around. But it's interesting how just this simple add-on here, not only is it stylish, but it's also a functional piece to help with that airflow. But the Adriatic blue with the gloss black is really working for me. Now, as we come across the front grille, that Acura badge, it's been around since 1986. Just to put that into perspective for you, I was 10 years old in 1986 when they launched Acura, the premium brand of Honda. Forward-facing camera, that beautiful interlacing grille in it. What I love about their grills, not just the way that they look, but it looks like it's in motion, like it's pulling away from the Acura badge in the center. Working our way down, you have full functionality. There is an intercooler behind there because we do have a 1.5 liter turbocharged inline four borrowed from the Acura Integra paired to a CVT, and you could get front wheel drive or all wheel drive. And there's three different trims: ADX, ADX A-Spec, and A-Spec Advance. Love the lower lip. On our particular one, it's all gloss black. And like you saw on one side, on the driver's side, you also have that addition of that extra lip down there. Now, as we work our way up, I'm really liking the modern interpretation of their precision crafted performance. I'll be honest, a few years ago when they were putting those things on the grill that looked like big shields, like a bird beak, it wasn't doing it for me. But I'm liking how it just flows. It's almost like water, how the body lines, the curves go right into the A-pillars. You have that nice peak that is a signature part of their design. And then working our way around the bend, we have some optional accessorized wheels. Digging it. 19-inch. You'll notice the multi-spoke design. And if you're wondering, well, Joe, how big are the tires on this 19-inch wheel? 235 on the width, 45 series sidewall, and you'll notice on the A-Spec you get that gloss black that flows all the way around the fender opening. As we continue down the side, you got to have a little bit of an A-Spec badge. And I really am digging how with A-Spec, it's not just about getting some sporty touches. On the interior, you're getting more. You're getting more substance when you go A-Spec and A-Spec Advance. Now up top, you have that nice size panoramic sunroof there. And I'm glad that they didn't put roof rails on this thing. I feel like if you put roof rails, for me, it would kill the look. But it has just that nice sleek back, slope back design. And wait until we get to the interior. You might think with the way that this roof line is so slick that you're not going to have a lot of headroom. Just wait until we get to the interior. You have that gloss black around the lower portion underneath the doors. And then working our way back, get ready for some more accessorized things going on here. This is your stock spoiler coming off the roof, which is color matched. But this is your accessory spoiler on our liftback. Like I said, these look good, but they're really functional pieces. The LED lighting, the badging is very tasteful. ADX, this one being all-wheel drive, of course. And then working our way down, you're gonna have that dual outlet exhaust, functional, nothing fake, with the dark gunmetal gray finish. But why don't we go ahead, since we have this Adriatic Blue A-Spec Advance, let's get to the interior and show you what it could look like for your 2025 ADX. All right, guys, we're inside this 2025 Adriatic Blue ADX A-Spec Advance. Now, the great news is that obviously they want to make this very approachable MSRP-wise. No official MSRP yet, but expect it to be in the mid-30s, $30,000, mid-$30,000 range. And then, of course, on top of that, you could look at all the different accessories to really personalize. These are just a few that I showed you. There's actually going to be more. But why don't we see how good the interior is in this new ADX and see if it's going to be worth it? To the door panels. I like the Adriatic Blue with the black. All nice soft touch material. A-Spec gets the red contrast stitching and a little bit of black Alcantara style material. Some silver trim, some gloss black, but you don't have to worry too much about the fingerprints. And then Advance brings you the Bang & Olufsen sound system, 15 speakers of pure audio enjoyment, more red stitching on that center portion of the armrest. And then the way that they shape the door panel shows their creativity. Now the door pocket, you could get a nice large, I would say avocado toast in there and a bottle of kombucha to wash it down. Going from the door panel to the dash, more of that beautiful red stitching, the silver trim. It's not just all gloss black, and I'm very happy to see that. Sliding on in, all ADXs get a 9-inch infotainment system, full color, all the goodies that you expect from Google, from Acura, and everything else. Very intuitive, very easy to use. Working our way down, we got our dual climate. Love the way the knobs change color and just has a nice click to it. Ventilated seats and heated seats on the Advance. 2 USB-Cs. Steven's going to have to swing around and show you over here down below what's going on. USB-Cs and a 12-volt. Got wireless charging, which is standard. And then this is going to control your CVT transmission. And you have your different mode selectors. But I'm glad, look at the way they pay attention. All the stitching is all that nice bright red. Here's our key fob with the Acura badge. Very nice. And then you lift this up. You got enough room in there. I would say you could put, because you could stack it up to probably 36 Atari cartridges in there. And what's awesome is because we're in California, that is the home of Atari. And I don't know if I ever told you, but the reason why they chose the name Atari for their brand is to make it sound Japanese. But it's an American brand. Isn't that crazy? Seats. These things are crazy. The leather material, the stitching, the Alcantara, full electric assist for the passenger, full electric assist for the driver, and you got that panoramic sunroof. But why don't you get over here? I want to show you 10 inches behind the steering wheel. Come on over. All right, guys, business time behind the wheel. You do have 2 memory seat settings, and you get that beautiful aluminum sill plate with the A-Spec badge and aluminum pedals, brake and throttle, which is great. On the side of the seat, you're gonna have, it's nice when they just put a little bit of trim. You see how they put that little bit of silver there? Makes you pay attention and say, you know what? Somebody really cared. Somebody really cared about their design, even for switches for seat controls. But the seats, very supportive, very comfortable all at the same time. And then the steering wheel, Acura does some of the best wheels in the business. The stitching, it's all on needlepoint. The perforations on the sides, it's a heated steering wheel. And we got the A-Spec badge, metal pedals, not plastic, to go through the simulated gears with the CVT. And then you have 10.25 inches of visual pleasure with your digital gauge cluster. And that's gonna allow you to be able to, at a quick glance, to see what exactly information you wanna know. But let's get into the back seat, because I wanna show you how much room there is, how big things come in small packages with this ADX. All right, guys, backseat time. And like I said, the fact that you have this much room, I'm 6 feet tall and I feel very comfortable back here. You have large pockets. You could put easily 2 to 3 Annie Ann's pretzels back here. You got your AC vents, 2 USB-Cs, more of that beautiful red stitching, and then of course, that super soft, like a roll of Charmin, center armrest with the 2 cup holders. But why don't we get to the last part? Let's get in that cargo area and see what we could stuff in this ADX. All right, guys, cargo area time. When you go ADX, A-Spec Advance, you can have that hands-free ability. I don't have the key fob on me. They don't trust me with the key fob because they know I'm probably gonna go take it for a spin if they give me the key fob. So we'll just do it the old-fashioned way, hit the button, nice electric assist. I love just how much room there is and how easily accessible it is. Getting things in and out, you have your subwoofer for the Bang & Olufsen sound system, a nicely placed 12 volt right above it, LED lighting in the cargo area, and then of course those seats are gonna do the 60-40 split tango and fold down to maximize your space. But like I said, I wanna take it for a spin. We're gonna have to wait. You're gonna have to wait, and I'm gonna have to wait. But until that first drive happens, we need to wrap this up from LA, so let's get to it. All right, guys, been another great day here with Acura. I wanna thank the whole team for inviting us out for this first look of the ADX, especially this Adriatic blue. I am in love with this. You know what I would love to see? I would love to see this Adriatic blue ADX A-Spec with the same color wheels that you can get off of the Integra Type S, those bronze copper wheels. Now we're talking. But still, even with those optional accessorized wheels and all the other nice touches, let me know what you think. Are you gonna want one of these? And are you thinking that the accessories that we were able to show you, plus the other ones that are gonna be coming, are you gonna choose from those to add that to your ADX A-Spec? Let me know in the comment section. But if you're new to the channel, you're on your way out. Hit that subscribe button. I promise you it's worthwhile. I'll come back for more. If you are a subscriber, thank you for being part of the Raised Reds family. Gotta give it up to Stephen Flood. He's like the Energizer Bunny, but I think the battery's about dead. So we'll get you recharged, Stephen. And just like always, guys, I'll see you on the next ride.